Hello and welcome to Storytime at Home, brought to you by Arapahoe Libraries. My name is Erin, and today we're going to sing a few songs, talk about a couple of books, and do some activities up on the board. Let's get started with our first song, which is called The More We Get Together. The middle verse is a little bit different, but I think you'll catch on pretty quickly. Are you ready? The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we share books, the more we share books, the happier we'll be. For my books are your books, and your books are my books. The more we share books, the happier we'll be. The more we sing together, the more we sing together, the happier we'll be. For my songs are your songs, and your songs are my songs. The more we sing together, the happier we'll be. Oh, thank you for singing that with me. All right, up on the board, I have some different homes. Just like you live in a home, different animals live in a home too. I have a cave or a den, a hive, a nest, a tree, a barn, and a pond. And I have some different animals that we're going to match up to see who lives in which home. My first one is a bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. Can you tell me which home you think the bird should live in? You're right. A bird could live in a tree. That would be a great place for a bird to live. Do you see anywhere else maybe our bird could live? You're right. The nest. A bird could live in a nest. All right. Well, we still have the cave or den, the hive, a tree, a barn, or a pond. Let's see who we have next. We have a bee. Buzz. Where would our bee live? Right, the bee would live in the hive. Good job, friends. All right, next we have a fish. Glub, 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 glub. Where would our fish live? Would it live in the cave, the tree, the barn, or the pond? Where would the fish live? Right. The fish needs to live in water. So the fish lives in the pond. All right, let's see who's next. We have an owl. Whoo, whoo. Where would the owl live? In the cave, in the tree, or in the barn? You're right. Sometimes an owl does live in a barn. They're called barn owls. But this owl lives in the tree. Very good. All right, now we have the cave left, or the den, or the barn. Where would our bear live? Grrr. You're right. The bear would live in our cave or den. And my last one lives in the barn because I think that's a great place for a cow. Moo. Look at that. All of our animals have a home. And that cow and barn reminds me of a couple of my favorite books about farms. My first book is called Clip Clop by Nicola Smee. This is a fun book about a horse who offers to give rides to his friends, duck, pig, dog, and cat. They ask him to go faster and faster and faster. You'll just have to check the book out and see what happens when the horse goes really fast. One of my other favorite books about a farm is called Old Macomba Had a Farm. This is a slightly different farm because on this farm you're going to find cheetahs and zebras and warthogs and all sorts of different animals. Both of these books can be found at the library, so check them out. All right, well, now I have some more animals that need to wake up. And when animals wake up in the morning, they always make a sound. Here's our first one. This is a hen. When hens get up in the morning, they always say hello. When hens get up in the morning, they always say hello. Cluck, 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 that is what they say. Cluck, 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 that is what they say. Let's see who's next. A cow. When cows get up in the morning, they always say hello. When cows get up in the morning, they always say hello. Moo, 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 that is what they say. Moo, 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 that is what they say. Let's see who's next. Oh, it's a duck. When ducks get up in the morning, they always say hello. When ducks get up in the morning, they always say hello. Quack, 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 that is what they say. Quack, 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 that is what they say. I have one more down here, and it's a cat. When cats get up in the morning, they always say hello. When cats get up in the morning, they always say hello. Meow, 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 that is what they say. Meow, 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 that is what they say. Yay, great job. I think all of our animals are up now. Let's take down these animals so we can do one more activity on the board. It's about a farmer who owns a dog. Does anybody know what that dog's name might be? I bet you do. All right, well, here is our dog. The dog lost its collar. Let's put that back on. Let's see if you can help me figure out what the dog's name is. There's a B, I, N, G, O. The dog's name is Bingo. Can you sing this song with me? All right. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was its name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was its name. Oh, we're going to take away one letter, the B, and now we're going to clap one time where that B used to be. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was its name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was its name. Oh, now we're going to take away two letters. We're going to take away the I. So we'll clap twice. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was its name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was its name. Oh, now we're going to take away a third letter. We'll take away the N. So we took away three letters. So now we're going to clap three times. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was its name. Oh, G-O, G-O, G-O and bingo was its name. Oh, now we're going to take away a fourth letter. This always gets a little tricky for Miss Erin. So we're going to take away the G, and now we have to clap 4 times. Let's see if we can do it. You ready? There was a farmer, had a dog, and bingo was its name. Oh, 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 and bingo was its name. Oh, we're going to take away the fifth and last letter, the O. So now we have to clap 5 times. Are you ready? There was a farmer, had a dog, and bingo was its name. Oh, and bingo was its name. Oh, great job, everyone. Well, I'm so happy you joined me today. For more information about our events at the library and more storytime information, please visit arapahoelibraries.org, especially the 0 to 5 page where you'll find all of that great information. Bye. I'll see you next time.